Good morning, California. So, in conclusion, the Ferrari 458 Italia is slightly nicer than the Bentley back home. Just slightly. This thing's beautiful. Sawyer's let me drive it all through Laguna, and it's a hell of an experience, man. We're about to come over this hill, and I'll show you like the scenery we've been driving through. I mean, this is incredible. What did you do today? I drove my friend's Ferrari through fucking Newport Beach and then Laguna in the West Coast all day long. This is beautiful. Check this view out coming up right here. That said, guys, enjoy this fucking video. What the business is, you already know the routine for the airport every single time. Find a massage chair, put the card in, sit in it for half an hour while I wait for my gate to start boarding. Never fails. Nothing beats the Columbus, Ohio airport where they actually have real like massage therapists on deck. That was the coolest. Anyway, it's bright and early in the morning. I was up at 3:30. I went to bed at like 9. It was a record for me. Got some good sleep. Flying on out to California, and we're flying with my arch nemesis, United. It wasn't my choice. I didn't book the flights. We'll see how it goes, but I'm excited for this trip, man. Okay, United gets a point for this one. I still hate them, but this flight was fairly smooth. 6 hours, no complaints. I slept for the first half. I watched superhero movies for the second. Oh my God, speak of the devil. Look at that. A massage place in the airport. I was just talking about that. We're here in Orange County, so clearly Orange County is better than Rhode Island with airports.
That's what you're shooting on, really.
No, this is my little handheld I take when it's just convenient and quick. Sawyer Sweetman, owner of Herb Strong here in the headquarters. We just arrived, got the In-N-Out, first order of business. I haven't had In-N-Out since 2016, so we had to do it. This is the camera I usually shoot on.
Let's have a look.
Right there,
Oh, okay.
and then it has this microphone, this little beast that goes on.
I have
it.
the same ones.
Pop that lens cap off. That's like the nicest lens in the world.
Oh yeah, the 18 to 35. This
Yeah,
is the
Sigma.
1.8?
Yep.
Oh yeah, man. You want to give it a swing? Just great.
You ever like skateboard onto this?
Yep, done that one.
So check it out. We are here in California, Orange County, at the Herb Strong headquarters with the 23-year-old phenom and owner of Herb Strong.
Wow, you know how old I am. You did some research, huh? Did I tell you?
I might follow you on the gram.
Okay.
Yeah. 23. He has a badass Herb Stronged out Ferrari. If you haven't seen it on his Instagram, go follow him. It's entertaining to watch.
Oh shit, I'm about to get some followers, man. Hell yeah.
One of the coolest dudes, real quick to brag before you can even introduce yourself. I'm like, introduce yourself, never mind. Love this dude, super energetic. I mean, if you follow his Instagram, like he put up a whole story of him just figuring out on the whim how to build this half pipe because he felt like it. You're like a full-on man-child, but like a smart, mature one. It's cool. Anyway.
Hey, thank you very much, man. Damn.
Introduce
Hey, what's up? I'm Sawyer Sweetman, CBD CEO at Herb Strong. We're out here with Nick Wright. We pretty much don't have too many plans, but we're gonna try to make the best of it, right?
Oh, hell yeah.
We're gonna do a podcast. We're gonna try to do some educational content. We're gonna lift some weights, I hope, because
Yeah, I'm down.
I haven't gotten a good workout in a few days. I've been busy with the whole Herb Strong CBD thing, you know?
It'll be sick. Do we have someone else joining us tomorrow?
Yeah, we have the One-Legged Monster. He's coming down. He's gonna be doing the podcast with Nick here. So that's gonna be a big hit, actually.
It's a badass dude.
Man, yeah, no, Casey's following, Nick's following, all you guys fucking love them both, so I mean, the two of them, it's gonna be sick, that's for sure.
Yo, that's not even the collab I was talking to you guys about in the last video when I said I had to get strong for a big collab out here in California. That's coming up later this week. The KC thing was a total surprise, but a badass surprise.
We're all promoting it too. Herb Strong's promoting it, we're gonna get you to promote it,
Oh, that'll be
Casey's
sick.
So it's like a big collaboration.
That'll be
So
epic.
Every single podcast is gonna be like that. I'll roll that for you.
Look at this. Look at the size of the screen right here. This is by far the most badass Nerf gun ever.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
One shot. Mine's only a single shot. Did you see my accuracy though? Every shot hits you
Yeah.
with this single shooter.
Can you backflip? Whoa! Nice. Sending
Last
it.
time I was on trampoline, I was not this heavy.
Whoa!
God damn! Hotel numero uno of this trip, courtesy of Strong for throwing us up here. This is not a bad spot. Look at this. This is a comfy, cozy little spot. And we're here for the next couple of nights before we mosey on to a different hotel for a different event altogether. Let me walk you through this place. We have this couch with these paintings. Little workstation over here, pretty nice. Little TV action over here, pretty nice. Oh, with that lighting too. Gosh darn. Calf check. Gotta hit a calf check. Yeah, bathroom's pretty tight. Bathroom is pretty tight. I like this. Walk-in shower. That's always beautiful. Damn, this bed's about as wide as your ass. So we are up on this rooftop here of the hotel. Cool little like patio terrace spot. They got a field with games over there. Lots of lounging areas. Games on over there. And we're just getting some work done over here. She's putting in some work with the blog. I'm about to get editing. Good morning, California. Getting picked up in this bad boy Ariana's with his other half. And this man's matching his hoodie with his car right now. I love that. That's dedication. The Strong mobile. What up, dude? What's your name?
Daniel.
Right on. Hey, girl. You single?
No.
This is mine.
All right.
It's not Elise. Look how clean these slides are, guys. Grabbing some gear for the content we have to film today. Look at that. I'm greened out. So, objective number one is to get some informative content going, which I'm actually pretty excited to do. So, we're gonna film like this cool, informative style video, but an entertaining, like funny informative style video. It'll be cool. It's really cool. So we got the main camera here,
well lit.
another handheld camera there from multiple angles, and then in the back we have an iPhone on us. So like this is one of those things where you're either gonna like hate it or love it if you love public speaking. But I feel like a lot of people would hate this.
Oh no, this is way easier than public speaking, man.
Well, when I say public speaking, I bought it all in the same on camera, any form of speaking.
Okay, yeah.
I think I'm aiming a little high in the beginning, maybe. Because like right now I'm looking at the first line. What does that look like?
Read off of it.
What the fuck is CBD? See, I know the beginning a little bit. What the fuck is CBD? What up, good people of the internet? My name is Nick Wright. So, this is my first time meeting Casey, and to jump into it, we're gonna host a podcast together. So, like, this is Strong's podcast. Usually it's King Strong and then one guest. There's only 2 mics, so we're both just gonna dive into this, and it'll be a good ass time.
Is what's cool, and everybody's like posting it because of the bottle. You know,
Toast.
like, packaging's a huge deal.
Yeah.
You know, well, I'm not about that like snow in my front yard type of thing.
No, and then like you can't parking bans. You gotta move your car off the road when it snows.
Yeah.
It's what?
They decided to have a duel, so that's what's going on right now.
We're gonna get some abstract face here. Let's get some abstract action going on.
Bar by it's like unlimited appetizer.
Look how sick this spot is. It's beautiful. We're in Huntington Beach. Huntington Beach.
Huntington Beach.
That beach. With that one-leg monster, and then Eon of the Pies.
The one and only.
And the man behind Strong. The show Euphoria is fucking dope. We just started watching it. The TV pivots too, so it faces the bed. It also faces this couch. She's eating because she didn't eat at dinner because she wasn't hungry yet. And then I'm actually waiting on my laundry to be done downstairs. This is my first time ever utilizing a hotel laundry system, ever. Final night in this hotel, and then tomorrow we'll switch to another hotel where we'll stay for 3 days. So now everything's all clean again versus usually I would just fold up the dirty stuff. If I have a bag, I'll bag it, but usually you just have half a dirty suitcase with half clean, and it's gross. But now everything is completely clean for the next hotel. All right, so the ladies are going shopping. And Sawyer and I are heading down. He's gonna show me some of the scenery in this area and that beauty right there. Let's get to it. So here's the bread and butter of the video, what you guys finally been waiting for. Sawyer, as you know, young entrepreneur, has had his hands in a few different businesses, and he's totally self-made. I mean, he can tell his own story in a second, but you know, he had humble beginnings, worked his way up, and was just innovative and thought outside of the box. Dove into areas that made him uncomfortable, which is what you have to do. So, in a moment, after we're done cruising in the Ferrari in California, we're gonna head on over to HQ again, and he's gonna break down 3 or 4 major tips to become a successful entrepreneur.
All right, Nick wants me to give you guys 3 tips for success, or 3 tips for entrepreneurs, and I have them for you. Tip number 1, timing is everything. You need to be able to identify whether an opportunity is a good one or a bad one. One of the key factors in that is the timing of it, okay? The timing of the business. You may be too late to launch a big CBD brand, or you may be too early with your particular brand of music. For example, if you took trap music and dropped it in the 50s, it'd be a tough sell. And if you brought music from the 50s or the 40s and brought it up to today, it's also again a tough sell. Another example, microwaves, refrigerators, and computers, game changers in their day, and a lot of multi-millionaires, billionaire families were made from these things. In the 60s, selling refrigerators was probably a great business, but nowadays you have companies that already own the market, and the refrigerator has been developed so well, there's not that many things that you could really do to it to really make it a game changer. It's burnt. Or another example, during a solar eclipse, people sell a shitload of those glasses for about a week. They sell hundreds of millions of these glasses, so you could look at the solar eclipse. But try to sell those things when it's not a solar eclipse. Huge uphill battle. The timing is not right to sell those. I'm always asking myself, is there something better I can do with my time? Is there an area that I could focus on and get more return for the time I put in? Can I put in less here and get more back? If everyone is looking in the same place, you could almost be certain that what you're looking for is not there. It's a harder thing to do to look outside of what everyone else is looking at because it's unclear. You see CBD and it's like, oh, CBD, everyone's making money, it must be a great idea. But it's late, people already have the market, whatever. Herbstrong was successful because we hit 2 big trends, CBD and influencer marketing. We got in on those when they were still young and it was easy. There wasn't as much competition and it was really easy. That changed a lot. CBD is now filled with private label brands and it's turning into a commodity, and also influencer marketing is becoming saturated for a lot of reasons. When things stop working so well, and they certainly will, know how to identify they aren't working so well and start looking for that new thing as fast as possible. If you have a girlfriend that isn't as sweet anymore, know how to gauge whether that industry is coming to an end and start moving on very fast. Tip number 2, marketing. This is huge. Marketing is everything. In this, you're gonna have to know psychology, understanding cognitive biases. Go look this word up, cognitive biases, so that you could create a good sales funnel. You need to know how to create ads that can catch people's interest and convince them that your product or service is worth their time. You need to know advertising platforms like Facebook, Instagram, Google, YouTube. This is where the attention is, and you could buy that attention for a price. If you can buy that attention for a certain price and make more back than you spent, that is a scalable system. And that's also why timing is key. If your marketing performance is poor, you need to be able to gauge whether it's your marketing skills or if the actual product that you're trying to sell is burnt. You can either get better at marketing or make a new iteration on that product or switch industries altogether. Pretty much with just those 2 things, you can have some incredible ideas. You'll have the ability to identify whether an opportunity is good and then think about how you'll be able to market it. Okay, tip number 3. This is a big one. You are going to need money. There's no way around this. You generally need money to make money. I do not disagree. I have this great business idea, but I don't have any money. And then they end up dying sad and alone. One, if you truly have a great idea and know how to bring it into reality, people will generally throw money at you. Here are a few ways you could get money. Here are a few ways to get money. 1, bootstrapping. You can start mowing lawns and save your money. Save up your first $2,000 and then reinvest that into something else, and then reinvest that until you get the money you need for whatever you need it for. Number 2, family and friends. Like I said, if you really have a good idea and you know how to sell it, eventually someone is going to want to invest in it. This will take convincing and some of the marketing skills we talk about, but it is very possible to use your words to communicate an idea and sell it to someone and get an investment. Number 3, venture capital. This is like the professional version of family and friends. Venture means doing something despite risk, and capital is money that is used to make other money. This is like the professional version of family and friends. Pretty much there's a bunch of rich dudes out there that are always looking for the next big thing. They have a bunch of money and they don't know what to do with it, and they want to put it in something. They want to use their capital, money, to make other money. And if you have a great idea and you could, again, communicate it well, you can get their money. You can get them to invest. Number 4, and my favorite, is crowdfunding. Again, if you have a great idea and you can sell it, go on one of the many crowdfunding platforms, learn how to make a video campaign and promote it. You will know very quickly whether your idea is good or not. Okay, bonus tip. I saved this one for last. I didn't want to give this one to any old goldfish that is watching just the beginning of this video. If you made it this far, you deserve it. This is the most important tip. It precedes all others. Learn how to use the fucking internet, specifically Google and YouTube. I basically dropped out of school in 8th grade. I went to 8th grade for about 3 months and then got kicked out onto continuation school, which the school is basically a joke. After 2 years of the continuation school, I got put on independent studies, which means I went to class once a week for an hour. It was ridiculous. I then spent the rest of my time smoking weed and surfing. I don't have any formal education, but I scraped the internet like a motherfucker. Get a plugin and start watching YouTube at 3 times speed. Start formulating your questions better. And most importantly, take it seriously. One of the biggest problems I see with people is they're holding a god in their pocket and they don't realize it. A question I ask people that are trying to do anything, when they come at me for some advice or something and they're trying to do something, do you understand that everything you want to know, all the knowledge you need to become a billionaire, an astronaut, the greatest physicist who ever lived, and solve the dark matter problems and deduce the nature of the universe is all right in your pocket? People usually answer something like, yeah, I know, there's a lot of information on YouTube. No, you don't get it. Everything I know and am has come from the internet. That's ultimately where all my inspiration and knowledge comes from.
And there it is from the man himself. You can follow him where?
You could find me on Instagram at SourceSweetman or on YouTube at SourceSweetman. You could also follow our company Herbstrong if you don't already.
And you can also use the code NICK15 to get 15% off of all CBD on Herbstrong.
That's a sweet deal.
Link in the info box below.